Two houses along here now went to Boston. Scanlons and Ginties. No. People from these two houses here went to Scranton, Barrett's. And people over these houses up here went to Wilkes-Barre in Pennsylvania. Steady on now, driver. Steady on. Hang on. There's two of my sons and my grandchildren. That's the chap that had the salmon, if you've seen him on the
Graceland. Oh, it's Graceland. That's so funny.
The tea ready.
Is the tea ready?
That's Frank, my eldest son.
Oh, there's Thomas. That's funny. Yeah.
Is that Graceland, the name of the house?
Yeah.
Looks a lot like Michael.
No, his wife is not very well. She's cancer. So. That house up there now was Frank Munnelly's. They're all dead out. They didn't marry. And just inside the fence here, there was John Munnelly lived until about 1920, somewhere just in there. And his son and two daughters went to Boston.
Oh.
Now this is T.J. Munnelly's house. Yeah.
And there they are.
This is my Uncle Pat's house, and that's the house I was reared in over at the back there.
Right.
This is still in the Munnelly, and this is young John Munnelly's house here. TJ's son. And this house here is where John Chancellor, the great American broadcaster, where his mother was reared.
Oh, really?
That house there.
What about the ruin up ahead? And ask him about the ruin up there. Can you do it over the mic? It was the cobblers.
It's O'Boyle's, but they all died out, you know. Tallaghen Duff now.
What was the family name?
This village now is called Tallaghen Duff. O'Boyle. Yeah, James was he was a champion violin player, and he was a poet as well. He used to write poetry and all that. Now, the first house on the left here was Dennis Munnelly. Dennis won the sweepstake in 1958 on a horse called Hard Ridden. And he built that house.
Did he share?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
With the
That's
clan?
our house there, yeah. Maria, yeah. Yeah, that was our house there.
Dad, that's Mariah Munnelly's house.
No, just can you pull in there, driver? See this road down here at the back.
Yeah.
There's a few slates on the first house, but you see the ruin?
Yeah.
That's where Thomas Munnelly, the Molly Maguire, lived before he went to America. That was his home place. So over there along the shore, there's a place called Hutch, and there was a Father Cormac Munnelly. It's on the Tallaghen Duff side. He was a priest there about 220 years ago. And he was at the home of Munnelly, the same same as your people, Tony. Yes. So that's where Thomas Munnelly was born anyway, in there. That's Ballycroy across there, Duna. There was a...
What? That's a pretty modern house.
Now, this next house here on the right was Munnellys as well, and they would be of the same family as Thomas Munnelly of the Molly Maguires. But they're all dead, none of them married, and the family has died out. Maria died about maybe 13 or 14 years ago or something like that. She was the last, and none of them ever married.
I guess ours did have kids, otherwise we wouldn't be here.
Sorry.
Well, we've done DNA, we're fairly close to the DNA match, so we probably do have an ancestor not too far.
I have it. Oh, they're off with economic and bring them anyway. Oh yeah, you know the score.
So how close the houses were to each other? Everyone just knew each other.
I think probably, the end would have some.
Now, if you look across the bay there to your left, Fahy, you can see a castle just there,
Yes.
200 metres in from the peninsula.
Let's see if
See the castle there, it's in ruins at the minute. That was Grace O'Malley, Grania Wales Castle.
Yay! Oh, I want
And
to see.
it's fallen down now as far as I know. I haven't been there for years. But that area over there is called Fahy. So, small bit of history. Brother Sean is on this second page here on the left. Johnny Kemp was up on the hill in the wall. Name of his brother. That way. That way.
He says it.
You want to go sit with your dad?
No, I'm just joking. That's all.
Okay.
Tom.
Oh, that way, yeah.
I'm going to ask her something. What were the women's names that they married?
Tom!
What were the names of the women, the other families that lived around here? Do you know?
What were the family names of the women they married?
Which women?
Some of the Munnelly men married which women?
In Tallaghen Duff?
Yeah.
In this area. What families of women married into the Munnellys?
One was a Barrett. That was my grandmother.
Okay.
They were from right here.
Sweeney's, Mangans, which was my grandmother, Fancy, McGuy,
Microphone.
Ruan.
In the microphone, please.
Ruan, R-U-A-N-E.
Right.
This house here belonged to a man called Michael Munnelly. Him and his wife Kitty, they had no family. And I suppose they did about 20 odd years ago, Tony, did it? Yes. Derelict now, so. That's right, yeah. You're not going to father Patrick to the man. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I worked with a name in Shepton before the morning.
Shepton? Back here on the left hand side, yeah.
Is he dead or alive?
I think
I work with a oracle now.
yeah, that was his house there.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just that.
son had an image superimposed of the people on tour buses going to the Hollywood House.
Porrick was bad for man.
That's right, yeah. After the story,
Right.
this was Shepherd's House here.
It's not terribly far from Belmont, as far as the shopping and so on, but still.
That's Sweeney. Yeah, he was.
Well, what's he
Right over there to the hill. I work with the Mona. And I work with two twins, one of them, the Lally.
Use the mic.
Oh yeah, back from Roy.
Oh yeah, that's good, yeah.
And this is the
Yeah, what was still like that?
If you look out to your left there now out on the shore, there was two Munnelly families lived there. There'd be Father Pat's, his father came from there, from the house on the right. They built a new house now. That across there now is Achill Island, the biggest island off the Irish coast. It's from Bull's Mouth there on the left hand side. You can see it there opposite the navigation marker.
Oh, look at the grass roof.
You can see the straight up to the navigation marker. You can see that's where Bull's Mouth is, and there's an isthmus there. It goes into Clew Bay is on the far side of Achill there.
Oh.
If there wasn't clouds there now, you could see Clare Island, but you can't see it now. Let's leave more on Achill. Oh yeah, you were down the peninsula. This was the school now where I didn't go to it, but my dad and my aunts and uncles and grandmother and all went to the room there now. There's the Trawee pub, best pub in Ireland. Is that right? Yeah. There's the new school over there on the right hand side.
Yeah.
I got a side up and I'll be home back.
Mary, would you tie that back now, please?
Yes, ma'am.